Hi, I'm Kurt from Armour and welcome to Workshop Wednesday.
Beau and Jess are continuing on stripping down the KV-1S hull and have moved on to the bump stock.
So these bolts, they don't have a nut behind them, right? So they're tapped into the hull. You can see the bolt holes here they're tapped.
We've actually never seen this sort of thing before. Normally bolts have nuts on the insides of the hull. Having an armour plate actually tapped with threads and a bolt head with a spring washer on the outside is really unusual. It would certainly make production of these things really fast. Unfortunately, it's making things really hard to come out.
"24 bolts like that on this side, and we can't even get one out. What do you think? Do you want to try again?
I reckon we try again. I'll put more heat into it.
You've got a lot of heat in there, it just takes a while.
Are you just heating around the bolt, are you?
Yeah, look at that. The washer.
Yeah, top one. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm alright.
Heat pushes the tool away, right? So the outside of the plate is a lot cooler than the inside. So it struggles to get hot like the inside does. So you just heat the outside and the inside at the same time, and then the plate has no choice. Oh, the bolt's red. Holy. No. So I just had a check on the other side where we haven't got any bump stops on there. And you can see that there's a locating dowel in the middle. So it goes through about halfway the thickness of the plate. And so that's why that's still hanging on. So it's not just the 4 bolts holding it, it's also got a locator. So we'll put some wedges in there and pry it out even and it should fall out. Bum stop. There we go, I missed it every other time. Oh.
Yeah.
I've had it. I've just about had it already. Yes. Come on.
Hold on. Do you want me to get another one and just keep pressure on the top?
No,
Bit?
I don't want you to steal my glory.
Oh, okay. I'll stay away.
Oh my god. All that. And it didn't even fall to the ground.
But
Oh man, I'm over it. Wow, that was so easy. One down, we just got like, I don't know, 20 to go. We should be done before Christmas, maybe. Everything is so hot, you can't, you stand from here, I can feel the heat coming off that now. And then you light that LPG up, and it's just like the sun right there.
yeah.
What's happened here is that because it was a range target, we've had shrapnel flying all over this vehicle, right? So some of these bolt heads, the socket won't fit onto it because they've got like, they've been damaged, basically. They've had shrapnel hits and you can't fit a socket on there, so I'm just gonna have to grind these flat spots flat again, just so we can get the socket on there first before we do any heating, because it's important while we're heating, we need to get it hot and work on it straight away while it's still hot. We haven't got time to really stop and do other things. So we'll prep this first, make sure the socket fits on all the bolts, and then we'll heat it up. That one there is going to be a tricky one. You can see the amount of damage being done to this here. When this projectile has come through, it's splattered shrapnel everywhere. So that one goes on pretty good. That one's good. That one's pretty good. And that one was already pretty good, so I'm happy with that. That'll be good enough. Just give them a bit of a tap on and good to go. Out of gas. This is the second one, just for the acetylene setup we've got, which isn't real good. We just burned through these. We'll go through 4 of these bottles to one of these acetylene bottles here. So this is the G size. So it's the bigger one. And this is the G size oxygen. So 4 to 1, roughly. And we've got 4 left. See how long this lasts. Another 5 minutes.
One more effort.
that one off. Almost out. No, now that the heat's gone from it, it's starting to like flare up. Way better. Much it was. Tuck it up. Holy crap. Look how hot that is. White hot, that's heat. Time for some water, and then maybe we need to replenish our gas supply. My acetylene's out. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this return roller cone off here, because with this in the way, it's going to make life really hard to be able to remove the bump stop. Because as you've seen on the last two, we need all this room to be able to push upwards. Pushing down is just not the same. It's just relying on body weight, a little bit extra, but it's not enough. You need to be able to force your legs up and do a bit of a squat. So we're going to take this off so we've got plenty of room. I say that like it's easy. This one's got 6 bolts, so one of them sheared off. So it's got 5 bolts you have to worry about. And they're slightly smaller on diameter, so there's a good chance we may just shear every one of these off if we don't put enough heat into them. So anyway, we'll see what happens. is. Looks like a little bit of rat leather or something.
Dried rat.
Dried rat. It's rounded slightly, so it's possibly a piece of the side of this turn roller cone that was inside. What are you looking for, Jess? 117/67. That sounds about right.
22 Whitworth.
36. 22 Whitworth. 36. That means it's 36 of an inch.
You're 36 of an inch.
No, it's a bit big.
Both of them.
Both of them a bit big. What about this one? 76/84.
No, that might be alright. You have to just knock it on, yeah. Well, it goes on that one, alright. You know what it's hitting on? It's hitting on the actual housing.
Yeah, I figured that.
I'll grind a taper all the way around.
Really, this has seen better days. What do you use this as a crowbar, do you?
First one, snapped off.
Just shearing.
We're expending a lot of gas and energy. The trouble is that the armour plate is so thick, it's hard to heat around the bolt consistently. It's also far too thick to quench. We ended up resorting to cutting the bolt heads off. It's not what we like to do, but it will be easier to remove the remainder of the bolts in the holes without the external parts in the way, and the bolts themselves are easy to replace.
Yeah, hot. Hot. Kick it while it's down. A little packet behind it?
Yeah. Oh, it's tacked. Tack welded there.
It's welded on.
There, tack there, there.
That's why we couldn't get it off.
That's actually that hot to even stand near O.
Just the thing that you can't do with the cone or the fixture on there is you can't heat around this part from the outside because there's something there. So now we can heat both sides of this here and we'll be able to get those out quite easily. So, this is how hot this plate is, and it's just about burning me from there. Crazy.
Instant.
Dry within half a second. As you can see, the amount of effort needed to remove one bolt is pretty extreme, and we're going through a lot of gas, which is a bit of a waste. What we ended up doing was just cutting the rest of the bolt heads off. We thought, oh, we'll give it a go and see if we can undo them, but because of the size of the bolt itself and how much surface area there is inside the plate, it was making it really hard to remove. This is the track adjusting wheel, so the idler wheel. Russian vehicles in World War II were rear driven. So the sprocket's at the back of the vehicle, this is the front of the vehicle, which I'm not used to. I keep looking at it, I'm thinking, that sprocket's never going to fit on there, but it's the opposite way around. The next thing to do is to undo these big nuts off here. Hopefully we can undo this, pull it apart, because this here sort of ties the front plate and the side plate together. And with this still on here, we can't remove these two plates. We can hopefully get this bolt here off, hit this pin through, and then we might be able to undo these bolts and release this block. And then this whole unit should just slip out nice and easy.
Should do. That's the theory.
Yeah. I think it might be a bit too hot. Right hand thread is normal.
Sorry, left hand. Got the other way, I'm not tightening it. Yeah, there's movement. She's very firm. Oh,
Look above it.
it's on a wild angle, is it?
Yeah.
It's on a big wide angle. It's not actually parallel, square to the thread. It's leapt straight over. It's crossed over a few threads.
So it's got to go.
It's got to go. Lucky Beau's onto it.
You can't just keep turning it out.
Probably not. It's going to get harder. It's probably get harder.
Well, all we'll do is just damage the thread more.
Yeah. Ah.
Not what we like to do, but is what it is.
This is an ideal way to undo something that's been rusted solid. Here we can cool and shrink the axle on the idler and keep the locking nut nice and red hot and expanded.
Ready?
This should undo easily now.
Oh man, come on. Oh.
That was the simple part.
You're the simple part.
Oh, it's not going over it.
No, but I know a trick.
Oh.
And breathe that in.
We've got the nut moving, so that's a start.
Can you bash it through? Push it through a bit?
Yeah, easy.
If we were to undo this block, this whole thing would pull out theoretically. So we're just got to work out a way to try undo.
They have to be blown out. We're not getting them out. There's no way in the world. Have you got a screwdriver that big? Are you that strong?
Bunnings might sell them.
Oh, yeah.
How's this block attached to that
I'm
plate?
not sure yet. Not too sure. There is a gap around it. Pretty interesting sort of a setup. I just wonder if there's like a, I don't know, a pin that goes into it, or because this has to be able to swivel, right? This block has to be able to turn. Otherwise, this wouldn't work properly. It still would work, but it just wouldn't work to its full range. So I'm pretty sure this block's got to be able to rotate.
It wouldn't rotate much though, because the bolts would be... Oh, that's why they're flat along the top.
Possibly, but then you get the same issue with this bolt down the bottom corner here.
Lucky.
Yes. This could be catastrophic, so just don't put your head right above it.
Catastrophic. I hope it's not. Something's moving.
You have to go crazy on it. Hey, it moved heaps. Ready?
Some more pressure.
Fantastic.
Hit it harder. Yep, it's pivoting. Oh, just pivoted around.
That's epic.
We actually might be able to use the gantry bow. Take some weight.
Oh, we're going to have to now, yeah. Unless you want to try and lift it yourself.
No.
You're lifting the whole vehicle.
Really?
That's good.
Oh, it's fine.
It's good?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Look at the size of it.
You guys could have lifted that.
It's like 250 kilos.
Yeah, 125 each.
Actually, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be to get out. Next one's going to be...
Oh, yeah, that's like it's
Wow.
It's round. I didn't even notice until just then. I wonder what's happened to this thing. I noticed actually that some of these wheels on this vehicle aren't the original type, the correct type for its of how it would have been from factory, but they're just a slightly later model. So that is an original wheel.
That's how they were?
So this wheel here, with the holes in it, is a slightly later model wheel, whereas this one here is what this vehicle would have had from factory. So this is the 1942 model wheel that our model has. This vehicle must have had some sort of damage done to it during World War II, and they've probably just fixed it up with what they had laying around, or
And put it back into service.
put it back into service. Yeah, so more than likely what's happened is it's lasted a fair while, and then the new model has come out, ran out of that old type of wheel, and they've had these ones in stock, and they're the same thing, just a different pattern basically.
You grab that end.
We've just got enough pressure on it. Just enough to hold it for now. We'll cut the bolts off that side. God damn.
I was like, fuck, that's loud.
Does it move?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Cracked.
That's it. Nice. It's getting really, really loose, so it's moving out. Jump it back again, Jess.
Yep, hold on.
It's moving freely through it.
Yeah, it's moving freely, but
It's just coming out now.
look,
Yeah.
keep going.
That's all we have time for today. If you think the boys earned it, be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. And tune in next Wednesday for your weekly tank restoration fix. So until then, I'm Kurt from Oz Armour, and I'll see you on the next one.
Don't impale yourself with it.
Yeah, well, I did it a bit more gracefully last time, but that was alright, acceptable.